What's up, YouTube? This is Boston Chris. Welcome to my channel, Boston Chris Comics. So, I wanted to go ahead and give a shout out to a person that I got a mail call from. So this is a mail call I received from GPAP, as everyone knows, Jean Paul's PETA, aka GPAP. Great member of the community. One of the, I think, one of the coolest collectors, one of my, I consider good friends in the comic community. We've been, just kind of hanging around for a while, collecting books, talking about different stuff, and he went ahead and had a bunch of books that he was doing sale for $1 for, so I went ahead and picked up some from GPAP, and so let me just show you some of the stuff that he was able to go ahead and hook me up with. So, first and foremost, we have BAM! X-Men number 5. This is volume 2. This is the second appearance of Omega Red, so pretty cool stuff there. Next we have Thunderstrike number 1. So really 90s cover. Got the little hologram, shiny. Pretty cool. I think I never had this before. I like how they went ahead and gave Thor this new look. This is the Donald Blake Thor, so pretty cool looking stuff. Next we have, and I used to have these back in the day, and I read them a bunch and I ended up messing them up, so I'm happy to have a nice little replacement. We have new X-Men, so this is a continuation on from X-Men Volume 2. This is issue number 151, drawn by Mark Silvestri. It's Here Comes Tomorrow, which was a pretty cool story. It was like kind of a what happens after Jean Grey died story. So she dies, and just it seems like the whole future just goes crazy. Hank McCoy turns into this just horrible, like he turns into a mad scientist and just starts experimenting on mutants and stuff like that, and just does all types of crazy stuff, but really cool. Next we have issue number 152. This actually is pretty cool because you see these so you see Nightcrawler, and that's not just him. Like, so he's what I was saying about him, Hank McCoy becoming a mad scientist, is that he basically goes ahead and creates these Nightcrawler hybrids that just kind of find a way to not only have his powers, but they're kind of like mindless, or they're just kind of devolved. So he's just a kind of a creature, and they live to do his bidding. But not only can they're kind of like gremlins in a way. So it's just like, he can spawn one. One will pop in, but then they also spawn more as it goes. So they just multiply and become this massive army out of nowhere. So it's pretty pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool, just overall when you look at it, like, wow, this is nuts. Next we have Machine Man number 3. So this is the volume 2 of the Machine Man, and this is really cool. This is Barry Windsor Smith art. Really overall cool story. I have just not the whole series. I only have a couple, but I was able to get that one, and then issue number 1 from Jean, and it's pretty cool because the cover is just a progression of Machine Man coming together. So here you have him all wires, and then by issue number 3 in the 4-part series, his head is almost completely together. So, and then by issue number 4, he's completely together. But definitely a cool story, and definitely one that I think is worth picking up if you see it out there, just because it's cheap and it's really well done. Alright, next we have, this is, and I'm actually really, it's funny to me just because I haven't actually paid for one of these in a while, but I actually got one off from GPAP, just because it's $1 and why not. But we have X-Men Volume 2 number 1, and the reason I say it's funny with this is because my shop usually for Free Comic Book Day will give these out. So I have I think like 5 of these now. Not this particular cover, but just 5 of this issue number 1. So definitely cool stuff to have. Definitely fun books to have. Excuse me, don't do that, please. Thank you. Next we have Alpha Flight number 2. So really cool. I have number 1, and a couple of issues scattered through the series, but definitely cool for number 2. And then we have finally Alpha Flight issue number 3, which I've always loved this cover. I like the way this goes. You know, I get all the poles coming in surrounding Aurora, so that's pretty cool stuff. But yeah, that's my mail call from GPAP. So thank you, Gene, so much, just because you know, awesome stuff. Definitely cool guy. Check out his channel, and you know, Gene's always you know, just kind of all over the place with YouTube, and you know, from time to time he does hop on some of the auction shows to sell some books. So if you see GPAP on an auction show, he's got good stuff. Check him out. You know, go to his channel. If you're not sure who GPAP is, just look up Gene Paul's PETA. He's got a crazy channel, awesome collection, just overall really positive and you know, nice guy in the community. So stop by, give Gene a shout out, and with that, I'm gonna get going. So again, this has been Boston Chris, aka Buckshot33. If you're going by my old screen name, Boston Chris Comics. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.